Because I'm actually gonna do something here. Open the internet's come up.
Fucking press the button. Ba-boom. In action and live.
How you doing, internet?
Like I give a fuck. No, I'm kidding. So, is this story gonna be like one of those?
On it right now
Oh,
to get a little bit of more of a rundown because like this kid sent me a YouTube video where it's basically like the phone call and then this dude like explaining other parts that and events that happened afterwards and like the things that he talked about being true or being disproved or this that and the other. So I don't know if I should look on the Wikipedia, but
so is it like spooky, scary bullshit, or is it just like,
yeah, yeah. So this
oh,
guy has
I
he,
fucking
he finds he finds a hole. It's a 9 foot and 9 inch by 9 foot and 9 inch hole or just a 9 foot 9 inch circular hole,
Uh-huh.
perfectly circular hole, lined with
Uh-huh.
stone, like what he described as like a dark blue field stone,
Yeah.
like almost like a cobalt is what was explained to me. Now, mind you, again, where this is coming from somebody who is a bunch of beers deep and telling, like, giving me a short synopsis of a 2.5 hour long thing that he watched. So this guy's like, huh, wonder what that thing's all about. Wonder how deep it is. So like he had, and I think this is like the 70s or 80s,
Uh-huh.
and he like gets a bunch. He gets a regular fishing rod that's got like a nice big spool on it, and he tied like a Mentos to it or something like that that's gonna dissolve, or an Alka-Seltzer that's gonna dissolve in the water. So he knows like, all right, if I bring it out like 2 arms length and then I hit water, it's gonna be dissolved. So like he ended up like counting out like basically his arm length of like pulling out the line as like 2 feet, and he's measuring 2 feet every time that he comes back up with the lifesaver or whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah.
And he eventually runs like out of spool before he gets the thing wet. So he's like, all right, I need a bigger spool. So he goes and ends up getting to the point where he's got like, I think he said like 80,000 feet or something like that. Yeah, 80. I'm reading it right here. It's right in front of me. 80,000 feet of line had been used. He also claimed his neighbor's dead dog had been seen alive sometime after it was thrown into the hole. So like there's all kinds of shit that like happens with this hole where this guy's like on his property, and then the government gets wind of it and basically buys him out of his property and buys his silence, and then he ends up calling this radio show, and a whole bunch of other things happen because the government strong arms him out of uh, this place, and he goes to live in some other country and does some other shit, and I forget, he went to like
He goes
he
somewhere,
goes
he does some things, and let's just say
no
it was
he
weird.
goes to, I want to say Australia, but I don't know. Where the fuck are wombats? Wherever the fuck wombats
New
are, he
Zealand,
ends up.
Australia, I mean,
Okay, okay. I didn't want to be incorrect and say the wrong fucking thing, but then again,
you're
I'm
fucking
not talking like.
close.
Okay, so he opens with the money that they pay him. He opens a wildlife sanctuary for these motherfuckers that are dying fire and such, and
Oh yeah, the Australia
saves a whole bunch.
fires, the
Yeah.
the
So, but
fucking
the
koalas
wombats
and
are.
shit.
It was wombats. This was again like this is like early mid '90s
Oh, all right.
that
Well, never mind.
this happens. So yeah, again, it's Australia. It's always on fire because it's a fucking desert. It's a tinder box, and somebody throws a cigarette when they've had one too many down there, and it happens. Same thing in California.
I mean,
Anyway,
shit.
he opens the sanctuary. He does his damn thing, and then decides to call into a radio show
I'm gonna
and
lose
just
this
start
fucking race.
talking about all the things that happened. Like, I don't know if it was like maybe he just had a few drinks and was like, this is weighing on my conscience. I need to tell somebody. And like, even as crazy as it sounds, I just want to tell this story to somebody. And I think it was like 2 days after that happened, his whole sanctuary had like all the animals were either killed or let free, and all the windows were broken out and the place was burned to the fucking ground. Like, so like even if you like, I don't think the guy even had mentioned who he actually was. He just had mentioned like, so like I think what was it? Mel Waters was the guy that he like referred to himself as. So like if you didn't like, I'm sure that's like a name that he wouldn't have used with other people,
Yeah.
other than like if it was like his alias that the government had given him, and that's why they knew who it was and what they were talking about and where to find him and such.
I just.
But you know, things like that. Anyway, this guy's whole shit decides like it goes tits up and everything's fucked. So he's like, all right, well, I kind of want to like go home because like this was like what I wanted to do, and now my hopes and dreams are shattered. I just kind of want to go home, and I don't know why, but I just feel like I need to go home. So he goes back to the U.S. and meets up with this half-blood Indian guy, who's like, hey, you're Mel Waters, right? And then like this guy's like you shouldn't know who I am. Like my face has never been publicly, you know what I mean? He's like, no. Like I've been visited by the spirits. I'm Native American. I communicate with the spirits, and you know, spiritually, I'm very connected to the world, and I have a hole like yours. And he's like.
Hey,
you know,
I got a fucking hole like yours, bud.
I got two 5-gallon buckets of sardine paste in the trunk of my '97 Honda Accord. You want to go dunk your head in the parking lot with me? You know what I mean? Like,
oh shit.
So
I got one unopened can of tuna and a jar of mayonnaise.
This guy has to be like the government setting me up to kill me, so like I might as well just go along with the bit here.
Yeah.
And he goes and meets up with this guy, and the only difference is that his hole, instead of being lined with stone, it has a solid metal ring that goes down about like 6 feet and is like 2 foot thick. So like basically a giant metal pipe at the top of this opening in ground that it was essentially this like what was described as this like had all the same energy at, like around it that they felt as people. And then they did experiments where like with water at first. And
did they throw Dave into it? Like just guy a random annoying asshole and just throw him in there?
No,
for science?
Allegedly what they did was they took a baby lamb
and
they put it down there, and they put it down like because apparently like dogs, like hunting dogs and shit like that would not go near it. Birds wouldn't fly anywhere near it. Like no wildlife was found within like miles of either the site in Washington, which was like kind of in the woods, and this place, which was apparently I think in the desert, if I'm not mistaken. But so they did a test on the metal, and they were like, well, for the age that this is giving us, like basic carbon dating, it's like prehistoric. So that doesn't make sense, because it's like your basic carbon steels without carbon, but it's not like an alloy or anything like that. And it got like I don't remember if it had like he said it had like a bunch of things that weren't necessarily like 100% on point with like they were close to what was on our periodic scale, but not quite. You know what I mean? Mixed in, and they were like, huh, strangeness. But again, government comes in and shuts place down after getting wind of they're doing experiments at a possible second site because of, you know, probably jibberjaws at the local bar after work.
What else is new? We can't have fun because of that asshole.
No. And Jack Daniels, he's got a way of fucking getting information out of you.
For real. I can confirm, bud. I can confirm. Jack Daniels will fucking... Old Jasper will let you know what kind of person you are. Change your life perspective.
Don't let him drive. No matter what the fuck he says, he cannot fucking drive.
He don't know shit.
You know, if I had $1 for every car, that mother... Anyway. So, they end up... They, like, lower this lamb down,
cheap
like...
fucking
6 feet into it. And this lamb is, like... On lambs, like, not screaming, but, like, nervous, like
Yeah.
planting its feet in the ground. Like I don't want to be moved in any way, shape, or form. And they're like, huh, that's weird. This thing was like cute, lovable, you know, the van ride over here because they'd never ridden in a car before, and it was like, hey, what the fuck are we doing? I'm a little ass lamb and all happy and shit. So they're like, huh, that's really weird. And then like they put it in like a wooden crate and lower it down like 6 feet, and the thing just like screaming like it's being fucking incinerated very slowly. So they pull it back up and they open it up, and the thing's like heavy breathing and just like, you know, almost relieved to be seeing the light of day. And they're like, huh. There's like nothing wrong with it other than like its heartbeat is like abnormal, its blood pressure's a little high because it's freaking out, but whatever. So they drop it down like 20 feet, and like the whole way down the thing is fucking screaming, and then like they just stop it at like 20, 30 feet or something like that, or like maybe it was like 80 feet or something like that. The whole time, like they end up leaving it down there for like 45 minutes to an hour, and then have to like slowly bring this thing back up, and it ends up like when it comes up, it's like the whole time it's coming up is like screaming, screaming, screaming. It gets like damn near to where like they can almost see the shit, and it just stops. And when it comes up, it's dead as a doornail. And they're like, huh, it must have like literally screamed itself to death in horror from the dark. That's really weird. Because I don't know, like it just seems strange that a lamb would scream itself to death in the dark. You know what I mean? And then they were like, huh, it looks like extra bloated. So like end up cutting the fucking thing open, and they do a full autopsy on it, and it didn't have any kind of heart problems, anything wrong with it. It was just like it dropped dead of natural causes, except for it had all these uh, extra pieces that weren't native to this planet and should be inside of a sheep because they had, you know, all the internal organs of the sheep had been replaced by what looked like an embryonic sac and a placenta and all this, and they end up like, so this thing is like now moving inside of what was a baby lamb, is now pregnant with something about the size of a baby lamb, and is growing inside of like rapidly inside of it. It's like it turns into this whole like sci-fi fucking like alien sounding type shit, and that's where I'm like, all right, yeah, this is where like the conspiracy starts to fall off for me. Like the whole, I
That's
can
the
see.
lab where they turn the frogs gay.
But that's where I'm like, okay, there has to be some kind of validity to this. Like, there has to be somebody.
I'm sure some shit is popping off, but at the same time, like, I
That's
don't
why
know.
I was
I don't
gonna.
know, man. Like, I think there's a real big problem overall with people who uh sorry, I'm like doing three things at once. Um I don't know, just bullshit artists. You know what I mean? Like people take valid shit and then turn it into some nonsense, and I find it annoying because it's like there's an inevitability for that particular situation or that fucking area to be like studied for what it is or what it like whatever, like however you want to put it, and like it then turns into like the fucking like the what is that, Sequoia National Park out in Washington State where they think Bigfoot is and shit. Like there's mad people that go out there for the sake of fucking Bigfoot, and it's like, yeah, we like it's not
So,
out there, but
then like, it all gets like, it starts off sounding like super cool, mysterious, or like, so then it just gets soiled by this guy who his name is Gerald Osborne,
Of
who used
course.
who used
Always a
the
motherfucker named Gerald.
who used the ceremonial name Red Elk, who described himself as an intertribal medicine man, half
Okay.
Native American slash white. This guy is the guy who's saying like we took a spiritual trip from its location to the bottom of it, and we're like basically trailed by demons on the way out. Like
I
me and
mean,
my buddy, like
me and
but bro,
Earl,
like
we went down there the other day, and we stood by that hole, and let me tell you what.
So there's a video on. There's a couple videos on YouTube. One of them, I saw this guy, and I was like, man, you're just wasted, bro. You're not. So you know, I hate to say it, like, but like the Hollywood-ish, like portrayal of Native Americans, even in things that are supposed to be as realistic and documentary purpose driven scenes of how Native Americans would interact with someone. Like, I'm sure, again, we're talking in '97, we'll say. So let's say in 2000.
Yeah.
That even if you were still full-blooded Native American, the way that you would interact, yeah, I'm sure it sounds a lot more whitewashed. That's the only way that you can put it, is it's been whitewashed. You now probably speak just like a regular.
I want it to be known,
American.
not to interrupt, but I want it to be known that motherfucker that slammed me into the side of that wall, yeah, that motherfucker's a bitch. Alright? If you can't race me straight up like a fucking G, then get the fuck out of here. Your mom and your dad said you've been up too late. Go to fuck to bed. You
W's.
fucking asshat, bro.
Fucking alpha, bro.
I'm gonna fucking slam into you with my Tron bike with
video game.
with my fucking ass out.
I gotta win, bro.
Fucking bro, just race like a fucking G. If you're that good, you'll fucking win. But no, it's gotta be like, I'm gonna ram this Tron bike or literally up your ass. And it's like, bro, that's a little aggressive. I need you to calm down. Never. Nobody's into romance anymore.
Spitting on your child.
It sucks too, because this would have been a really good race. Like, I thought I had a pretty good race. I caught a couple of good leads, especially since I don't have a motorcycle. Like, I don't have my racing bikes on this account because I didn't transfer all my stuff over from box. So it's like I'm at the mercy of the races unless it's cars, because I have a few good cars, but it's like, thought I had a great race, and then here comes fucking Speed Racer. I'm gonna be a dick. What up? We're playing GTA at 12:35 in the morning. What up? Like, bro, you need to calm down. Nobody is keeping track. You're not getting followers from this. Calm down. It ain't that fucking deep. Of course, my foot is asleep.
Let's say then, like, all right, so then these are like, all right, local news reporters who investigated the claims found no public records of anyone named Mel Waters ever residing in or owning property in Kittis County. Like, all right, yeah, because he's probably not using his real name, you fucking jack off. So like, you just have to like if you're talking about government conspiracies like buying you off of your property because of this hole in the ground. Uh,
I just, I don't know anymore, man. I just do the thing. Smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave. That's all I do. I smile and wave. Oh, I gotta fucking... Oh, this is my custom. I want my custom fucking car, thank you. And I'll keep the funny little racing suit on. Because I'm a fucking G.
See, I was kind of hoping this would have a little bit more in-depth of a description of like the things that he was talking about, but like...
Of course not. Why?
It's basically... see, alright, I didn't know that. Okay, that dude Osborne.
Mr. Osborne.
In 2002 was unable to find the hole on an expedition of 30 people he was leading.
Bro was unable to find the hole.
He told reporters in 2012 he had visited the hole many times since 1961 and claimed the U.S. government maintained a top-secret base where there was alien activity.
Oh my god. The government burned his hole.
And then, like, yeah, this geologist is like, the hole does not exist and is geologically impossible. A hole of that depth, claimed would collapse into itself under the tremendous pressure and heat from the surrounding strata.
I mean, who knows? I have no idea about the world anymore, sir. I'm gonna be real with you. Everything's a little funky right now. You scumbag prick. Haha! You're fucking backwards, you bitch.
But, alright, so the thing that kind of makes it valid is that there is, in fact, a military installation that was, like, almost impromptu put up in the relatively, in that relative area of Washington, Ellensburg, Washington. And this is, again, I forget, it doesn't say, like, when this guy was forced off of his property. Because he called into the show in 1997. Now that's when he was in Australia. He had already been relocated.
All these stupid motherfuckers don't know about stunt races. They're getting caught up on the fucking links, bro. Sorry.
No, you're good.
I'm kind of fucking... I'm in a fire position right now, and I don't know if it's gonna work out, because this guy's a dickhead. I can already tell. There's a couple of dickheads who are, like, playing the Rammy Slam games, and it's like, bro, that's not what this is about. If you got real skill, you'll race like a fucking G, and fucking stop being a bitch about it. And sometimes they're like, yeah, sure, and sometimes they're like, nah, go fuck yourself. I'm gonna be a child about it, and fuck you. It's like, no. You're worthless. What? Sorry. Fucking... I got a guy right on my ass. I am not gonna slam into you, sir. That was not intentional. I didn't slam into you on fucking purpose. Don't be mad at me. I didn't do that. You fuck. Alright. Holy shit. I haven't. Oh, you fucking bitch. I didn't hit you. I was in first, you cunt. Damn it. Here you got fucking Scooby-Doo McDougler over here with the fucking orange, the fucking, the orange fucking Ram Air on top of what looks like a fucking McLaren, which makes no sense because it's like a rally air ram on the roof for like the quote-unquote air conditioning system. And it's like bright orange with a yellow oh my god, these people. My car looks like Beetlejuice. I'm awesome. My ass doesn't smell like 37 bean burritos. Fucking Christ. I'm a cracker. Damn, now I want Triscuits and cheese. That would be fucking banging right now. Bro, Triscuits and cheese and maybe like... maybe some good wine. Wine is good with GTA, I found out. If you get the right shit, like, you can kill a bottle of wine playing GTA and actually, like, enjoy yourself and not get too wild. You just gotta get a good fucking bottle. I flipped the wrong way, you bitch. Oh, that was a sick tray flip. I didn't deserve that. How long is this fucking race? Shit. I feel like Funhouse has done this map. As I'm like going through the motions, I think this was like done as a thing. Well, fuck. I had first place, but then I didn't, and now I'm here. And I am sad. The car also could use probably some upgrades. I don't know what I'm missing. Probably transmission. Probably not gonna fucking win any good money out of this too. I don't know how many people are on this thing with shit. Oh, there's 6 people. I'm in second of 6 people. Cool. Super glad. Thanks for coming out, guys. on the biggest, one of the biggest video games of the century. Thanks for coming out. Appreciate you guys. Me. Bing bong bing, bing bong bing, bing bong bing, bing bong bing. That was weird. Oh my god, I just made 13,000. I was adjusting something with the stream, and I literally, like, just out of the corner of my eye, I just wanted to look and see what it said from the race. I just won $13,000.
Huh.
So I might be sticking it out in this small ass group if I'm gonna be making 13,000. Yeah, top was 18,000, bro. I love how lucrative races are sometimes if you do the right shit. Hell yeah, let's do an off-road one. I'm gonna drive a bone stock trophy truck and get wild on the beat. I need to get into character. Switch the scene for a moment.
See, that's all right. So apparently there was a lot of.
Was it Man Bear Pig? Just tell it to me straight. Was it Man Bear Pig?
Well, no, there was a lot more to the story, but this story is not available here because it was redacted by some asshole because it wasn't cited properly or whatever. It's like, all right, well, you're talking secondhand accounts from like somebody they called into a talk show in the 90s.
Yeah, that seems a little silly.
All right, yeah, remove the information. But you know, it's shit like that like all the things that he talked about are like no longer like easy to find. Like you can't find just the like no matter how many times somebody uploads the video of the actual radio call that was recorded, multiple people have recorded. Like every time it gets uploaded, it just gets taken down for some reason or another.
So it's just red. Alright, wow.
And it's just like it gets. And that's what makes it kind of seem like, well, if there's nothing to this and it's all false and it's all bullshit, then why are you taking the information down? Why are you letting all the information that points the finger in the opposite direction of 9/11 exist? But this can't? Why? Because like the metal ring at the top of the second hole was described as like almost like something that like it would like a docking port, like something would sit on top of it and be locked into it.
Well,
such nature.
I mean,
apparently like there's like beams of darkness like lightning that would come out like every few hours.
Spoopy and scary.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch, I fell. Damn, that sucks. I should have picked the bike. Could have actually won this. Holy shit, this is a shit show. Can't see shit. Yo. Dude, this is fucking wild right now. These people are fucking animals. Sometimes you make easy money on races, and sometimes you just have to deal with degeneracy.
It happens. You'll have that on the bigger job.
Fucking, I just had to avoid a mosh pit that totally fucked up my whole vibe because everybody's, oh, let's stand in the center and ram each other. fucking drive, dick. What are you doing? Wasting my goddamn time. This guy's got a custom fucking hanging. Smack him into his mother's front yard. Oh, that was a fat fucking varial kickflip, and I missed the whole ass fucking checkpoint. Damn. Throw me out with the garbage when I die. It's just where I belong. I'm in 10th. I'm dying. There's 12 people. I'm in 10th. So, I also don't have custom off-road cars for this. And I should have picked a motorcycle because I have a better control over the motorcycle on this stage because I've played it 1,000 times with motorcycles. Fuck, I used to grind these races. I like RP'd like a bike racer, like a hooligan class bike racer, and I would make like $20,000 a race and just stay on for hours on Xbox and fucking grind motorcycle races with the fucking wannabe Harley Sportster looking bike with the dirt tires, and I would just rip everybody to pieces. And I did some fambling, some fake ass gambling with the betting in the races and that kind of, but they limited that, so like it's not even really fun anymore. But remember when you used to be able to go broke? Like you could basically bet all the money that you had on your character. That shit was wild. Man, I really want to like get a decent win. This is also a terrible truck for this. This is not the truck I wanted. I definitely should have gone dirt bike for this. This has good acceleration, but...
Well, now I don't know what to do.
For what?
I don't know, play something, but I don't know what to continue to play. My library is rather limited. I'm at fucking 94%. 21 gigabyte free.
Bro, this is... Y'all are animals. Leave me alone, please. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Why would you do that?
Why have you done this?
Okay, why have you done this? Just completely defeated. Can't believe you. I just slingshotted a bitch off the fucking course. That was fucking sick, and then I got smacked by the fucking windmill, of course. God damn it, I fucking launched that. I don't even know who it was, but I fucking launched them because we both jumped in the air and they ended up on top of me, and I fucking flicked the nose of the car up and fucking threw him. Come on, fucker. This truck is garbage for this. Shit, motherfucker. Come back here, bitch. I will at least... Oh. I am not going to podium at all. God damn it. Why did I roll over like that? Damn. fucking animals. Like 12-year-olds who have a road rage. I think this guy is wittily hitting the Gwitty. He's wittily in a twofy twuck. Wittily hitting the Gwitty.
So, remember the other day when you asked me what the version of Minecraft on Xbox was?
Yes.
So, what I have installed says Microsoft Studios 2017 is, and I only say that because when I go over to the full library and I go down to Minecraft Xbox One Edition, and oh, that's not the button I wanted. That's the button I wanted. That says Mojang / Microsoft Studios. So I was thinking, it was with the, where? Because you were asking if it was Java, right?
No, I wanted to know if it was Bedrock.
Bedrock, that's what you were looking for.
There should be a thing that'll show you the publisher will be Microsoft, the developer will be Mojang. It'll be like in the store. Like if you go to the store page for what you have installed, there might be two versions, but the one there will be one version that has both companies because Microsoft owns Mojang now. And in the description it should say Bedrock. Like somewhere, maybe build or some shit like that. You'll see it in the description, it'll say Bedrock. Because that's the one you have to use after I set up the server.
Microsoft Studios, developed by 4J Studios. Build your imagination. Seizure warning.
I mean, yeah, we all knew that.
Doesn't say anything.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're raising hell. We're praising Dale. Let me get an amen one time. Hallelujah. We're going to use this Italian car because it's specialized for racing in. I've done the work myself. Got an upgraded V12 engine. Purrs like a kitten. We ain't gonna bet though. If I bet, Marjorie will kick me out of the house.
It doesn't say anything about it, which is very weird to me.
Doesn't say anything? Is it installed as a launcher? If you open Minecraft, it should say in the start menu too.
Well, that's, I kind of thought somewhere it would tell me, because, alright, so if I go into my games and apps, I'm going to go down to Minecraft. I hit start with the guy.
And we're off, ladies and gentlemen, of a two-lap round.
I don't want to manage it. I think I just go to the game card. And yeah, it doesn't tell me anywhere here whether it's Bedrock or not.
If you open the game, you know the start menu before you go to the servers?
Yeah.
Go to that.
That's what you're saying.
Yeah. You picking up what I'm putting down, baby?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because that's direct from Mojang. They're not going to bullshit you on what build it is. It's probably the Xbox One edition that'll be Bedrock. And then I'm planning on taking a day at some point soon, and I'm going to build this shit. It's going to be a pain in the ass, and I'm probably going to need to pull out old textbooks from IT shit, but I'll make it work. Because and I'm thinking about putting feelers out for friends to hop on with us.
So, with the version 1.19.73, be like enough to tell you what he says. It only says copyright Mojang, KB, Minecraft, now with extra hugs.
Go to settings. And then tell me what your submenus are.
Accessibility, how to play, keyboard, mouse, controller, general, account, creator, video, subscriptions, audio, global resources, storage, and language.
There's no general or like about. God damn it. I knew that guy was gonna do that shit.
General. Network settings, auto update, unlock packs, allow trusted skins, credits, attribution, license contents, font license, build.
There it is.
147276636.
Alright, if you have your phone available, you'd have to Google Minecraft Bedrock current build number, and you could probably match those because I think Java is 6. It's like 1.6.0971. I think I could be wrong. Fuck! I just Dukes of Hazzard kickflipped my car. Damn it! It should be Bedrock. Like that, from what I gather, the Bedrock build is the more compatible. That's console, mobile, something else. I think mobile might be a little bit different. But... Oh boy. Bro, why are you just parked doing 25 in the middle of a race course while I'm shooting out of a tube like a hot turd after Taco Bell?
Where did I put my phone? Oh, hey, there you are.
If anybody ever at Taco Bell sees this, I mean no disrespect, I fucking love you. I just forgot that I was on stream and I was making a joke amongst friends, but believe me, it's all kind-hearted. I love the shit out of you. You all got a fucking spot that just opened up real close to where I'm at, and the happy times. It's happy times. Although the last time the bastards forgot my Mountain Dew Baja Blast, but you know what? Shit happens. Man, I am just trashing it up on the race course tonight. This is not, well, I'm also getting smacked into like a fucking battered mule. My guy, you just completely killed my boost. Please, sir. Thank you. Jesus Christ. My whole entire momentum. I am now back of the fucking pack. God damn it. Ooh, why am I fifth? What? Oh, I'm gonna land. That's gonna be correct. Man, I'm getting my ass kicked. This is what sucks about some of this stuff, is like I should have had a way to take all of my stuff from Xbox with me, and I should be able to play with my Xbox friends through Rockstar, but that's not a thing, and it's sad. Especially because, like, some of those race cars I have for doing this exact activity, I spent real life money on so that I could make shit happen. Plus all the businesses and shit. I have some businesses in this, but... And like I was saying, too, like we talked about this the other day, I just shot off into a fucking eternity. That sucks. Oh, wow. I'm dead last. But we talked about doing the heists and shit, and it's like, it sucks that, like, there's no way of making that work, because that would be sick. Like, to go through the whole thing and...
That would be really fun. I would love to do that. It's something I've always wanted to do in that game, and I just never got to do it.
I did it.
I'm pretty sure I own it. I just don't have it installed.
Yeah.
Because
people are fucking flakes and weirdos. Or the game just doesn't allow us to do the core things that we need it to do. Like communicate between devices that are basically on the same exact operating system now, but fuck me running anyway. I understand how this crossplay shit could be a real pain in the ass, but I also understand that, like, you know how much more you could get out of your product if you allowed for things like that, if you, like, allotted a specific focus to it.
Well, it's really starting to fire me up. It's the fact that I have to sign up for fucking, like, 15 different fucking job fucking recruitment offices and fucking agencies, hiring agencies to apply for a single fucking job.
Yeah.
Like, why post something on Indeed that makes me have to take 3 extra steps to apply for your fucking company? Why not just accept my Indeed resume, just like everybody fucking else?
I disliked that race. That was a bad race. But yes, I agree with you. I have a LinkedIn. Why do I have a LinkedIn? Like, why?
I'm getting all these emails and I'm like, I don't know what the fuck this is. It's like, it just looks like spam. It ends up going into the spam because of how many things they send me. And it's like, yeah, I'm not willing to relocate to your fucking Virginia office. Okay, asshole? I applied for your shit in Washington, New Jersey. What the fuck, man? Like, there's a 400 mile difference between the two fucking places. Like, I'm unemployed right now. What makes you think I have the capability of just, I'm just gonna, you know what, get in the car and go down to West Virginia? I'm gonna get up and go.
You know, the audacity of people believing that you could just pack up and leave. Like, that's just that's natural.
Oh, hold on. Let me just get rid of the past 200 years of my family's fucking bullshit that's on this property. Not to mention throwing the towel on everything that I've ever hoped and fucking dreamed of. Let me just get rid of all that at like the most dirt cheap fucking price that I could possibly do in one of the most richest counties in all of the United States. In all of the United States, you heard me right. Like, there's like 2 places in California and maybe like a couple other places that like have us beat by a little bit, but not by much. So like, the land value itself is what I'm selling my house for. Like, I could sell this place for $2 billion easy. But they're telling me, oh no, you know what? You should walk away with like 100,000 and come live in Virginia.
Nah, I'm good. Thanks, bud.
You can take your Louisiana or your Boone County mating call and shove it directly up your ass. I ain't going down there to fall in love with Sue Bob.
See, I would love to move to a couple different places that I like a lot that are kind of like that, but it's like I want to do
I
that
do
on
too,
my
but-
own volition. I don't want to do it because I'm forced to do it. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Well, I don't have that luxury.
yeah, that's what I mean. That's another
Pretty
big part of it too.
Pretty soon the world is gonna fucking crash down on top of me, and there's not much else I'm gonna have the ability to do it. Then back up and move on.
Alright.
I'm gonna go grab that.
See, that was so unnecessary. This is... I don't know. I can't with these people. I can't even drive. My wheel is so bent. Come on. Oh, well, I guess we're getting our ass kicked tonight, boys. That's just what it is. That's just what it is. It's cool I get to drive this car like a silly dad, but... I wish it was a little tighter.
Hello.
How'd he do? I'm getting my ass kicked in this goddamn race, in these races tonight. The two custom cars I've used, the one is like armored because it's like basically my flashy daily driver, if you can call it that. And then I'm doing a muscle car hot rod race right now that's like do stunts in an old ass car or like an old ass pickup or like, you know. And man, I am getting pummeled. It's someone should feel bad for me. I don't know if I do, but somebody should. I don't even remember how many laps there are. Swinging this bitch sideways around J turns. Hot 10th place. Man, I really hope I can win something soon. That'd be cool. I would really like to win a race. That would be sick. It also sucks that everybody degenerates into cavemen on this fucking game when they're racing. Ooh, smash! Ooh, smash! It's like fucking chill, bro. Drive your car. Don't you motherfuckers have nice cars? I always see the beginning stage. You all have great cars. And you're just like, yeah, nah, we're not gonna drive them. We're just gonna smash. Wow, hot ass guitar chord. Followed by a sweet Dukes of Hazzard sideways turn. Followed by a jump, another sweet guitar chord, another sweet Dukes of Hazzard turn. At this point, I'm just having fun with it.
This shit's so weird. See, now here's what don't make any fucking sense to me. Right? So now you got me looking around in Minecraft. I search Sky Factory because I'm not mistaken, that's what that's called, right?
Mm-hmm.
We got factory survival,
Mm-hmm.
crafting factory, frozen
Mm-hmm.
factory, a whole bunch of other factories that are not relevant. And we got sky block factory, sky block, and sky block. Like they all look like what you think. You got like sky
Yeah, it's like the
Sky
Mojang
survival.
sanctioned version.
But there's, why is all of this like stuff that's like here and like it's gotta be fucking nonsensical fucking nonsense. Like I'm just looking at all this shit and I'm like, okay, so like you're telling me that you can do all of these things, but somehow the shit that people actually want to play, like, it's just not available.
I think I'm about to DNF again. Well, the other thing too is that if I get this server working, we won't need the mod will be installed. Fuck, I DNF.
Yeah, but that's I'm just saying, like, you shouldn't have to set up a whole fucking server on your own shit and do all these things to get me into a fucking game when there's the same type of shit, and if not, like, way more fucking complicated, stupid nonsense that's all over here that's like, oh, the fucking between 160 Minecraft coins to 660 Minecraft coins for one Block Sky Survival by Block Lab Studios. Which is like,
I know, I totally agree.
So you let a bunch of people put a whole bunch of nonsense out here, but the stuff that's like, oh wow, look at this, it's cool and it works and it functions, but then, no, you're not allowed to have that on console. No, 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 no.
You can't do the thing.
Things like that, I want to be like, okay, understandable. You're telling me no. I can accept the answer of no. You can give me a solid reason as to why. Because now seeing all this fucking nonsense that's here, like fucking several pages of similar nonsense.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like a good 40, 50, hell, maybe almost 100 different game types. And things that are like, sorta close. Or just Millionaire Skyblock, Skyblock Industries, Skyblock and Mobs, Halloween Skyblock, One Block.
The block. Fucking block.
Blarg. Blarg.
Fucking.
Honk.
Well, I'm driving the Fister. What up? Mr. Fister. Look at these big body JDM weirdos. See, that's unnecessary, dickhead. I hope you eat a dick for that. Fucking guy. Fucking pit maneuvers himself on my front fucking fender.
I hope you sit down at dinner tomorrow night. You think you're gonna fight into a nice little fucking hot dog? Oh, god damn it, Uncle Dale.
I'm eating dick.
Got me again, you son of a bitch. I was wondering why you was serving my fucking hot dog at your lap.
Shit, is this why these kids are calling them glizzies now? Choo choo, motherfucker. This thing is fucking mean. I forgot I
And
had this.
why is it that every time the internet has to ruin something that I wholeheartedly love, and this goes back to what we talked about before you started streaming, why do they have to ruin Full Metal Jacket like that? That's part A of my anger, and I know the video that you sent me.
Oh, dude.
Okay, and why is it that when the internet has to ruin something, everyone I know is like, oh hey, remember you loved this thing? Let's all make sure that we individually send it to him.
Bro,
So that
bro,
he gets, like,
I thought that was so fucking funny though. I don't give a shit.
It's hilarious. And then I just got it like 6 times in a row.
Oh, well.
God damn it, I know why they have to do my fucking boy like that, though. Look what they did to my boy.
Look what they did to my son. Oh my fucking god, dude. Oh, that shit. I was dead. I saw that and I was like, I love this movie, but everybody. Let me see your war face, Joker.
What the fuck is that?
It's the fucking, and I love that video because it's the fucking vanilla guy, the fucking the ice cream taste tester in the beginning. Like you can tell, it's the fucking guy that's the cream.
Yep.
Delicate flavor, natural sweetness.
The cream. Always rises to the top.
The roof of the mouth, tip of the tongue.
It's like it was like the first time I saw it on my own. Like it came up in my news feed. I hysterically laughed. I liked it. I was like, all right, Jimmy sent me a message, and I was like, God damn it! I know that I like it. I like it. All right, we're good. And then I get a notification from Joe. It's like at the same time we all logged in and saw the exact same thing, and everybody just sent it to me. I was like, I know. Every morning when we woke up hungover in my living room, my dad was sitting there watching Full Metal Jacket. I know. It was always so funny to wake up to, what the fuck is wrong with you, Private Pile? My dad would like put the movie on and like get to a part like that, and he would just fucking crank the volume up, because that was like the worst thing I ever showed my dad was how to work like the Comcast on demand. Because it's like, oh, look at this, it's free on fucking Showtime. Guess what I'm gonna do every fucking morning is start you guys up like calling you Private Pile. But mind you, he's the one that sent us to the liquor store. I understand. It's 11:30, 12 o'clock now. But I'm too drunk and there's not enough beer, and I'm not ready to go to sleep. So you gotta go to Club 31.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere, bitches. What up?
Yeah. You buy some overpriced 6-packs.
Oh,
Get
why
gobbled
am
up
I
by a thick girl.
stuck? Oh, I just let 2 guys pass me because the ring decided I was gonna die.
Not the fun kind of thick girls. Like the big scary ones.
Scary
'Cause,
daddies.
I mean, well, you know, like you're a heftier guy. I'm not gonna say that you're in any way out of shape.
I'll say I'm out of shape. I'm a fat.
Well, I'm out of shape as well. But
Things have gone
also,
south, but yes.
I'm also a fucking twin. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
I think I weigh like maybe 135 right now.
Yeah, I'm like.
Because I'm like that far out of shape because of being so sick through the winter and such.
Yeah.
And not being able to eat for like fucking a total of. I think I added it up out of all the time that I was sick last year. I think I went a total of like 80 or almost 90 days without food or water in my body.
Jeez.
Yeah. So, a good quarter of the year I was basically dying, so I just never put the muscle mass back on. But when it comes to big scary girls that are like, you're really cute, and yeah, I'd probably go at it. The issue being, I gotta come up with some kind of good apparatus to strap a 2x4 to my ass because I might fall in. I'm a little guy. There's a lot here.
The suction, my
get
guy. The
stuck.
suction.
I need something to pull myself out. It's like quicksand, you know? You need that surface area to get out of there.
Hell yeah, brother.
You know, I only got the Harbor Freight Jack, so if I gotta use that to get past the FUFA, you know, I want a 2x4 or a 4x4 to save my ass just in case, because you know you can't trust them boys.
Ain't that the fuck? Well, you know,
Hey,
it's
I'm
how it
not
be.
saying if you're a big girl and I gotta lift up the belly to get to the pussy, that's fine. That's no big deal. That ain't no thing. I'm just telling you, I only got Harbor Freight Jacks, and these arms are tiny. They ain't what they used to be. So I ain't holding that shit unless you're holding
There's ways around it, but
it.
trust me,
You
I got
gotta
all
get
the
them on an
fucking.
uncomfortable angle, or you know, gravity's not doing them a favor.
I got all the. Oh no, I want Stunt in the City too. Let's do that one.
You ever hang a big girl upside down? It's a funny sight.
Bro, I got a story.
I got a,
I got a
few
story.
for you, but
You ever, you ever do the foot on the head? I've done the foot on the head. And I'm not talking about her foot on her head. I'm talking about my foot on her. Bent somebody over so hard you had to fucking stabilize them for them. Fucking, how the fuck you doing, bitch? Fucking next thing you know, you're sleeping
I
in the
can't
wet
believe I
spot.
didn't like collapse this fucking house, to be perfectly honest. Because like, if I go upstairs and jump up and down, and you were standing down here in this living room, you would see the floor move about probably a good inch, which is way more flex to a normal house than, you know. And now, mind you, I'm referring to myself as the 135-pound person that I am. So you imagine I got me a 220 plus me, and I'm throwing it around back when I was in shape. I can't believe I didn't come right down in the living room while Joe Bo and Mason are sitting here shooting the shit with my dad.
Your American athleticism.
This fucking bed comes crashed out in the center of the living room between the couch and the TV. Like, oh, hey, how y'all doing? Don't mind me.
How the fuck y'all doing?
Y'all mind if I wrap up, or?
Let me swag this thing real
I'm
quick.
already here. Think for as often as they're gonna get.
Well, you see my dick.
Oh, no, back then, that was a common thing. But you weren't really around very much when Dad was drinking quite a bit. Alright, so my best friends from, like, this is going back to, like, alright, so, like, this one kid that I was best friends with, like, I don't really talk to him much anymore, but, like, still I would do fucking anything for this kid if he hit me up. He's 3 years older than me. So he was like a little ass kid, helped me as like a newborn, like lived 3 houses down from me. And my other best friend lived like, I don't know, maybe like half a mile away, walking distance as kids. And they were in the same grade as my older cousin, who also lived here in the apartment side back before I turned it into the bathroom. Yes. Cool. So, they would come over and entice me to drink. And one time, or a few times, they would, like little school children, they would know that I didn't answer my phone, which means one thing: I have my girlfriend at my house. So I wasn't coming to pick their drunk asses up. So they would call my cousin. My cousin would go pick them up and bring them over. I would hear her come back, and I would hear these 2 grown-ass men who were probably in their mid-20s when I was fresh out of high school, like, giggling like the whole way into my house. And they get to the bottom of the stairs and be like, feet away from me, like those tiny fucking tight stairs that go upstairs. Like they're less than 2 feet underneath me, and they're like, "Hey, what are you doing?" And I'd be like, "Guys, you're not only like you're not killing my mood, but you're like definitely killing it for her because she was younger than me. She was, I think, she was still a junior in high school, and I had been out of high school for a year.
That doesn't
So,
sound good. You shouldn't be saying that.
yeah, I know that was not a good time in my life, but it was a girl that I'd known for a really, really long time.
Both
Anyway,
definitely underage. Let's just put it at that.
yeah, yeah. Well, that's like we were in a relationship off and on all through high school. We were in high school together.
Yeah.
So like when we were both underage, we were both in a relationship. Now all of a sudden it's like, oh, well, you've gone one number too high. Now that's not okay. Like go fuck yourself. That was that type of thing. So, anyway.
Holy shit. This is fucking.
Anymore. You know,
Anyway.
I've made multiple mistakes in my life. I'm not saying I'm proud of any of it. I hate myself. I'm a
So
horrible
dad,
human being. I'm a
so
piece of
dad was
shit.
drunk.
Again, this is the time in my life where I was working fucking 70 hours a week at Custom Alloy and lighting myself on fire for that 70, like literally working with 2200 degree carbon steel, like beating on it with a crowbar, lighting myself on fire that entire time overnight. So like when I got home, it was like, oh, there's the pop off the top of the brand new handle of Hennessy, and oh, look at that, it all disappeared in a matter of hours. So like, man, I was a drunk fucking scumbag, a piece of shit, in every fucking regard to the word scumbag. But yeah, they would do things like that, and think that I wasn't going to do anything about it, and just be like, oh yeah, you know, you guys are fucking assholes, whatever. Well, that's where like they didn't understand that like I would get out of work and I had a can of Hennessy in my truck ready to rock and roll. By the 5-minute commute I had home, I was 3 or 4 shots deep and done rolling the blunt, and now about to walk in the front door. So like, I wasn't drunk driving. I was drinking and driving. But when I got home, that's when it all was all like, we're gonna fucking. And how was that ton of bricks? You feel drunk yet? Yes, I do. Let's keep going. Full throttle. Here we are. See if this train can come off the tracks.
It really do be like
we're
that.
running the barricade. And we're going to the next island in GTA a little bit early.
it really do be like that though.
We're gonna get to that point where it's shaking and about to come off the tracks, but then it's gonna hit a point where like you're gonna like slow down and here's that bail, or you're gonna have to back up and start again. So let's make sure we keep her shaking just long enough so we don't derail, but we still penetrate the barrier. So they would do things of such nature, and so like my cousin's apartment was one room. It was like her bedroom and living room and dining room and then a bathroom, which was like the tightest fucking bathroom ever seen. But like you wouldn't be able to shit on the toilet. Like I'm not kidding. Like if like Tom and Chuck couldn't sit on the toilet because they were over like like 5'5". It's like it was built for little people. And uh so like Tom and Chuck were both sitting on the couch, or no, yeah, Tom and Chuck were both sitting on the couch, and my cousin Amanda was sitting in a reclining chair, and they had just came to the bottom of the stairs, and they were like, "What are you doing?" And they like refused to go away, and like the whole time, like I was like really going to town, and like they started making me mad, so like I started going harder, and she's having a harder and harder time remaining quiet about that. So like she's getting
Wild.
embarrassed and shit. And it's making things like pretty hot and heavy in the bed, which is pretty cool and everything, but I can tell she's like really not into it and like feeling like put on the spot and being way more ashamed and or like, you know, just
Weird.
reacting negatively towards the situation than she is positively. So I'm like, this needs to knock it off. So like I pull out and don't finish. I take my condom off and I start walking across the floor of my room, at which point they hear me doing so and start running. They run out of my house, they run over into Amanda's apartment and think, we're gonna fucking hide over here. I didn't bother to put a fucking slipper on. I walked directly down the stairs. My dad's sitting at the kitchen table. I'm 97% mass. Because I'm taking a few steps down the stairs. We've lost a little bit of blood flow. Things are slowly deflating. But we are... The flag's still flying. not at high noon, but we're somewhere around 2 o'clock. He just starts hysterically laughing as I walk through the rest of the house, where luckily nobody else was. I open the door to go outside. I walk over to Amanda's apartment, which is all of 3 feet away from the door I just exited, and I hear them hysterically laughing because they hear the door open, and they know that there was no time for me to put clothes on, and then get to where they are, where they just shut the door as I opened the other door to go. So they ran inside and sat down as I opened the door with my foot. I had to replace the door frame on Amanda's apartment because I kicked the door frame open. Broke the old 2x4 right now. So I kicked the door open, at which point they realize, oh, he's about 80% past. To which I said, is there something that you guys are so desperate to see that you have to come up here multiple times now and interrupt me while I'm in the middle of fucking? I said, now, I've been to your houses multiple times throughout my life, and I've been there in this situation that you found yourself in today, and I never once did anything of what you guys continuously do to me. I said, listen here, this will be the last time that I have a conversation like this with these guys. And they're hysterically laughing to the point where I know they're not listening to what I say. So Chucky falls over like on his side on the couch and like has his head right next to Tom's lap. So I took my foot and I like went right up to like in between both of them, and I put my knee in between Chuck's legs so that he couldn't move, and I put my other foot up over Tom's fucking shoulder, and I'm just hanging dick and nuts for like it's happening from Chucky's face. And now mind you, I pulled out, didn't finish. I got some how you do ready to fucking drip off, and he's not happy. Now mind you, I'm at this point I think I was maybe like 160 pounds. This dude is 6'2". The other dude the dude who's laying down is like 6'2", like 230, fucking jacked. This other dude who I have my left foot over his shoulder is like 6'4", and like 230, and a fucking big string bean of a jacked human being. They're both twice my fucking size, could easily just fucking rip me the fucking half, but I have them both hid because they can't move me. I'm like, well, if you move me now, I'm gonna drip on somebody.
Jesus, bro.
So yeah, things of that nature, like, if I was drinking, it wasn't too uncommon. Like, oh, I'm gonna go take a piss, and all of a sudden I came back and I just lost my gym shorts altogether. I was walking around here all day in just a pair of gym shorts and maybe a pair of flip-flops. I went to go take a piss, I was shit-faced, and I lost the gym shorts. And probably a flip-flop.
Shit.
I probably had them on, if they weren't already just floating in the pool.
Sometimes shit jumps off on its own for no good reason.
Yeah, you know? Sometimes there's a kid like Brian Petrolak who's sitting here at your campfire shit-talking you in front of a bunch of fucking really cute girls that are of age. And you're all drinking and he's like shit-talking you and they're thinking it's the funniest thing in the world. He's Mr. Macho Man and you're like, alright, well I'm like 3/4 of a bottle of Hennessy deep. And I'm a little tiny guy, so I'm fucking shit-faced. I'm gonna go take a piss, and then you're just like, you know what? Fuck you, motherfucker. Hold on, let me fucking slap this guy back and forth once or twice, and hey, look at that. Look at that. I bet you when I walk over there, he's not gonna have a goddamn thing to say. I walk over there to the campfire at my house behind my pool where there's fucking 4 beautiful women that I've never met in a single fucking second before in my life, and these 3 dudes that I don't really know, and one friend who's like, yeah, these guys and these chicks want a place to fucking hang out and drink, and I'm like, yeah, come on over. Well, now they're all staring at my cock.
Bro.
Now all of a sudden, all the small dick jokes aren't so funny. And I'm like, well, what's the matter, bud? You don't want to ante up? You don't want to show me your hand? You just want to shuffle it back into the deck and shut your mouth, or what? What are we doing here? You want to fight me? Because I'm in my house and I'm naked. You really want to fight me, bro? You want to fucking tussle? But not now. Me and that kid, we're pretty cool because he's like, yeah, I've made fun of you thinking you had a tiny dick and you don't. And my girlfriend liked what she saw. Like, yeah, fuck you, asshole. You wanted to start some shit? Now look at you. Now you're all depressed about what you're going home and throwing to your old lady. You
Bro,
sure you want to start some shit with me? Because I'm
all,
not the type. I'm not the type to get physical with you. I'll just make you feel stupid.
I'm
I
almost
love
happy that I missed some of this shit, cause like
it.
I'm not trying to be dick swinging. I was not that type ever. I was never that type where it's like, oh, you're gonna call me out on it. It's like, nah.
Now, mind you, 90% of the things that I've been told, I do not remember. So they could be slightly distorted or, exaggerated as to what's happened, but a few things I do remember. I do definitely remember pooping in a bag and lighting it on fire.
Who well, I mean, not the lighting on fire, but who hasn't done that shit in one capacity or the other?
It's a, it was like, dude, I can't believe we never did that as kids. And I was like, dude, I gotta poop right now, and we got a brown paper bag right there. Let's go, poop in a bag and put it on somebody's doorstep. Well, who was the best person to fuck around with but my dad? So being that we're in an apartment attached to the same fucking house, we can just walk next door and knock on the door until he's like, what do you want? He comes running to the door, and then we light the bag of poop on fire and make him stuff a bag of my poop, which, he's already fucking shit-faced, so it's like, haha, what are you gonna do, drunk old man? I'm gonna outrun you.
Bro, everybody is gunning for me right now. I missed the fucking checkpoint. God damn it. I'm having such shit luck with these races today. You'd appreciate this race. I'm doing the one that's in the, it's on the dirt bikes or the quads, and I'm going through the woods. It's over by the bunker location. That's the cheapest. Or one of them. I don't know if it is officially the cheapest, but...
Two things that suck really bad right now is the fact that I'm unemployed and I have all this free time. Is A, that I still don't get to see my son, even though I have all the time in the world. He still goes to a babysitter every day instead of coming to be with me. And B, that because of that fact, I don't have the responsibility of taking care of my child, and I don't have the responsibility of going to work, it would be really fucking nice if my quad wasn't blown up.
Yeah.
I would really love to be like, oh hey, it's the first time in like 5 years that I actually have like weeks on end devote to seat time.
Mm,
I can't use it.
of course. Why would it be easy? why why would it be right there in front of your nose and not be there just as a super huge cock tease?
Right.
You know, that was almost bad. I wonder if I'm gonna be. I don't think I'm gonna be able to catch up with these dudes. Of course, I don't have my custom, like, dirt racer that would have worked for this race. So I haven't done it yet on fucking online on here. Damn, bro. I'm getting my ass handed to me tonight in these races. I can't win shit. Getting beaten and battered and fucking beaten again. Like redheaded. It's just cause redheaded stepchild shit, you know? That's what sucks. I wish I could be better at video games, and I wish video games were better to me, because I would love to be competitive with it, but it doesn't work like that for me. Between luck and just everything being so weird with games nowadays. Oh, speaking of which, I'm sure you might be interested in hearing about the calamity that is Tarkov in today's world. But oh yeah, dude. I uninstalled.
Yeah?
Yeah, not even from an in-game occurrence. Because I've played, I understand the difficulty and the learning curve, and like I like a lot of the concepts behind the game in its entirety. But the fact that there is such a significant problem with cheating in a game like Tarkov, I don't want to be putting myself at risk in raids for somebody that's basically not even playing fair. You know what I mean? Like, the advantage is wild. And the response has been kind of in the same vein from a lot of people. Like, a lot of people are fed up with, like, just the overall nonsense of it. And I tend to agree. You know, it's like, I've played a bunch of it before. I think it's a great game. But I think that there's decisions being made that make it seem like the end goal isn't a good game. That the end goal might be focused elsewhere or whatever, and it's like they're talking about doing a complete rebuild of the code of like the base code of the game and like put it on a newer build of an engine and stuff, and it's like, if you're gonna open the hood that much on the game, there's a way in which you can combat things, and it's logical. but the responses that I've seen, it just,
Ain't
I
gonna be
mean, it
like
is
that.
what it is, but I have enough turmoil in my life that I don't need to make that, because like I've seen a lot of people end up in situations where it becomes like the thing that they're known for, and it's like I'll play it eventually, but it's not going to be my thing unless it turns into like the raddest game you never thought it would be, but I don't know if it will. So I don't know. Just it's gotten weird. It's a bummer. It didn't need to be that way, but it's
Weird
just,
times.
yeah, it's just kind of how it happened. And but I mean, it doesn't, ultimately at the end of the day it doesn't really matter, but I think it kind of sucks. The concept of the game is fantastic. So it's like,
Well, that's from what I see and from what I hear. It is. It's a good game, but there's an issue with keeping people from cheating, and that's what I have such a hard time understanding the difference between keeping people from cheating in a game like Battlefield or Call of Duty.
because I
Like-
think, well, Call of Duty has an issue now with that in its own capacity, unfortunately. I mean, it's Call of Duty. Everybody expected it. But, like, it's the structures and the fact that you can do preventative things, but at the end of the day, you can't stop cheating unless you have the cheat itself. Does that make sense? Like, you need to have the code that the cheat uses to...
Well, that's what I mean. Like, how do you not know what that is?
I mean,
It's got to be coming through on your end. It's in some way, shape, or form. It's got to be coming through on their end. That like, oh,
fuck.
this is the funky, this, that, or the other that's causing what you're talking about. You know?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I feel like... I feel like overall that's an issue to begin with anyway. And I feel like it's something that a lot
Like, I
of
remember
companies deal
when
with.
we were like pretty heavy in PUBG. We were like,
Yeah.
man, some of the shit, man, like, yeah, that guy's got a way better gun than what I had, but like, how did he know exactly where I was and where I was hiding and how to get an angle on me without setting foot anywhere near the building that I was in?
Yeah.
You know? And it's like, that's gotta be bullshit. But it stopped. You know what I mean? Like, it was all of a sudden like, oh, PUBG's got fucking mad cheaters. That's what, you know, everybody's complaining about. And then on their end, they figured out, I feel like they did exactly what I just talked about. We're like, oh yeah, we know that when a person is cheating.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and then all it really, I feel like it takes is like, you sign in as your base player, and then you find somebody that pulls some fucking bullshit, and you're like, okay, let's go back and see on this specific fucking game server that we were playing on, and read through all the fucking code and see what happened.
Well, that's the thing, is like some stuff...
I don't know how difficult what I just said is, and that's me being like dumb illiterate when it comes to computer and technology.
Yeah, I mean, there's...
You know, so...
There's ways that it can be done, and there's ways that it is being done now. But the problem is that it's all different. There's no set way to cheat. And with the accessibility of the idea of like I've coded before. I am not a coder. I will never, ever, ever in my life claim to be someone who codes. I know how to do it. I can do basic website coding, so like CSS and HTML and all that other shit. I've done a little bit of Python, not enough to like count for anything, and I kind of understand the core concepts. And what I think it really is just like, it's almost an ironic metaphor of like good versus evil in a storybook sense. Because the good guys are always chasing down the bad guys, and the bad guys could potentially be one step ahead, 20 steps ahead, or behind.
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of the Wild West in a lot of ways because of the way things are just set up with design, coding, and all that shit with technology and software. And my hope is that I don't blame the coders or anything like that. I think that when a game becomes good, it gets the attention that's necessary. So it's like perfect example is the game I'm playing, GTA. It came out and things were a little fucking wonky, you know, and there was a bunch more. Like, I know there's gonna consistently be a problem with cheaters on any kind of PC setting. Like, it's just modders and cheaters and shit. It's easier to get into the infrastructure for what it is. But I think that it's just about places allowing the people who need to figure out a way to do it, allowing them the time to do it. And it sucks, like I said, too, because a lot of that stuff with the cheats is like, is it a see-through walls cheat? What are they, what are they using to find a way to highlight objects or whatever? Like, whatever the case may be. Like, how are they doing what they're doing? How does it affect the code? All this other shit. And, like, I'm very much in the same boat as you, where it's like I have a little bit more knowledge in the sense that I'm a nerd about this shit, and I decided to go, when it came to gaming, I wanted to go PC because of the options and the games that I wanted to play, and I knew eventually it would become a thing where it's like I can play with my Xbox friends and it won't be a thing. So it's like, and there's been progress in that too, which is cool, but whatever. It's not enough. And there's other shit that needs to be done too, but it's like, I don't know, it's such a complex thing. There's so many complexities to this shit. And I mean, and that's why I will never be a coder, because I've done a little bit in the rudimentary version of what it takes to build things like video games, and I was offered potential like long-term schooling shit through where I was going at the time to like go to Orlando and study to be a game designer, because there's a couple different game design schools down there that I thought the only one was like the silly ones that you see on commercials on YouTube and shit. But there's actually I really like the idea of University of Central Florida, because that's where Diplo went to school. So like there's like a weird like excellent music program too. So I could have like double majored and like gone to this really cool like Diplo it's not Diplo sponsored, but like he gave money to the school because he went there and shit. So like they have a really cool music program, and they have like gaming and shit, like computer programming with gaming and blah blah blah. But at the same time, discovered, yeah, this sucks. I don't like staring at gibberish all day and like checking to make sure that everything's open and everything's closed and like everything's done with the right syntax and like being super obsessive with it. Like I always felt like there was other things that I wanted to do with it, and it's, you know, I'm more of like I like building PCs, even though I didn't build this one, but I had experience with that, and I'd love to do that. And the hardware stuff, like the software stuff that I'm into is more so like the Mac stuff with like making music and all that other shit. And some of the broadcasting shit is cool too, because it ties into the music stuff that I know. And it's kind of crazy how that translates over to broadcast. And it sucks because had I known that, I might have fought a little harder for my degree and tried to go into broadcast. But like, it is what it is. You know, it's what I'm kind of doing now, but not really, but kind of. So it's like, whatever. But, you know, it's fucking... Computers and shit are a royal pain in the ass. If you really boil it down, cool shit like video games, it takes so much, and it's annoying. Like it's honestly silly.
Like, we kind of go with just about anything. It's like, oh, I'm really into cars, really into quads and dirt bikes. You want to really get down into the nitty-gritty, like the level of complicated it is for me to replace what's broken inside my motor. I'll tell you what, realistically, for me to do it myself would be fine. Maybe cost me $400. The time and headache that it would take, and the level of craftsmanship that it takes, and finesse and specification and this, that, and the other, for everything to work perfect the way that it should.
Yeah.
Is worth the $950 to somebody else who can do it way better than
me. Yeah. Are we talking about the Honda too?
Yeah.
Because that's the thing, is like when you... If you're working with Hondas and stuff nowadays too, it's like there's so many options you have for what you want to do with it. Like you can get like
not really, because if it was a new Honda, yeah, we're talking a 1988. So like, yeah, things are similar, but not enough to where you would just be like, oh yeah, this will just do that, you know. This is the same type of,
So wait,
like
you can't...
Like even like a today's two-stroke 250, CR250, wouldn't be the same in any way, shape, or form as what I would need to replace the 250 piston and whatever inside of my motor.
I literally just realized we're talking about machines and not cars. That was so stupid. I went on a whole other tangent in my mind, and like the JDM tunes that you can get for like Honda Civics now and shit. And you're just over here like, I'm talking about a fucking machine, bro.
I ain't got the more, unfortunately.
I realized that, and I realized that it was kind of shitty for me to even...
Car's so bad.
Yeah, that was still... I fucking don't even know where my brain was going with that shit. Like, somebody's got to take the reins. I think I need an adult. It's just fucking weird. I don't smell buttered toast yet, but... fucking, like, how? You know what I've been thinking about, speaking of quads and off-road vehicles and all that other shit? I've really been thinking about how rad it would be to have, like, a sportsman. Like, I know that seems stupid, but like having a sportsman and having a way to take it to places and going like camping off of the quad and shit like that, and like doing that kind of shit. Like, I don't have to rip trails every single time. Like, it's definitely fun. Like, I fucking almost destroyed a fucking, I think it's a Polaris Trail Blaster 250. I forget, that might be the wrong model. But I know it was a 250 and I know it was a Polaris because it was push and go. Like, it's more of like a ripper than it is like a utility. And I love ripping down trails and shit like that and fucking riding around fast as fuck and, you know, doing that kind of crazy shit and sliding burnouts and fucking all that fun shit. But like, I don't know, something about the adventure style riding and like kind of going somewhere new, or even like, bro, you can have a week's worth of food, like all sorts of comfy shit on the back of your shit, and then on the front have like 4 rods and a bunch of tackle, and like go to a cool, like out in the middle of nowhere lake and like do crazy shit like that, or like follow along a river somewhere, some shit, and like I like the idea of that. I'd love to do that shit.
I mean, that's essentially what we talked about doing this year, which I don't know if we're actually going to do or not, because again, my quad isn't running. We got a couple spots where it would be like, it's remote enough from roads.
Yeah.
It would be like, yeah, you're not bringing police back here to get our shit.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
basically doing, you know, exactly what you were talking about doing.
It sucks because like they have this shit in like Vermont, New Hampshire, where they just have snowmobile and like quad trails.
Around here, though, it's like, this is somebody's property.
Yeah, like,
you know, or like, this is state property. And
I wish they had
our
more.
State, like, ew, you can't do fun things.
Yeah, I wish they had more options like that. Like they kind of take a state property that's sideways and like renovate it so that you can do cool shit like that. Holy shit! I just won a race.
You don't have to. You don't have to renovate shit. You got a state park that's like, the roadways are fucked.
Oh, there's barely anybody in here.
And
Whoops.
like campsites are run down and shit. All right. Fix your roadway in, make a parking lot, and start cutting some trails. You open a moto park around here, like something like that, where it's just like, say, imagine Spruce Run. Like,
yep. I already know where you're going with it.
Like everything on Van Sickles Road, and they're like, hey, let's close down everything that's not the boat ramp. Everything that used to be the old boat ramp is now going to just be a parking lot where you unload your machines, and now you've got trails for, you know, a good afternoon of riding. I'm not saying like you're going to get lost in the foreverness of Spruce Run. It's not that big. We're also, you know, we're talking about a small chunk of New Jersey, so you're not worried about search and rescue people going to find some guy that got lost out in the trail. It's like, no, like, pick a fucking direction and keep riding, and you're gonna hit either 31 Van Sickles, the reservoir, or where you were trying to go.
Some mad people. If anybody from the state of New Jersey sees this that knows about this park, they might get mad. And I don't really give a shit because fuck you, I've hiked the 6 miles to the campground. If they opened Round Valley to utility style machines and did exactly what we're talking about, like limited it, you can't rip Round Valley with like a 450 Banshee. You're not doing that regardless.
No, that's what I'm
but
saying.
Like
though,
you take your sportsman and you can fucking go out to the campground and ride out to there and Like, it's because I've hiked it. It's a decent little like rock climb, and you can do it with a Sportsman or a UTV. Like, get a fucking one of those Can-Am razors. Like, allow that shit, because at the end of the day, it's not really gonna damage anything. It like the lanes are perfectly fine for it. Like, oh, noise, but there's a fucking main road right there. Like, you pass it 4 fucking times on this 6-mile hike, and you hear fucking tractor trailers coming off of 22.
Yep.
So it's like, let shit like that, like I get environmental protection, but at the same time, there's a way to do both. And that would be sick, because the other option is to go out by boat. And I plan on doing that, but at the same time, it's a bitch, like, to canoe out there, make sure you get a water spot so that you have your fucking launch. You know, like that shit. Like, it's a pain in the ass, man.
It is and it isn't. The thing that's a pain in the ass is where it depends on like where you can get the canoe in the water.
Well, getting in is fine. It's getting back in after you camp. If you can catch what I'm saying, because like you can go off the ramp.
I don't know where the campground is. I know I've fished past it before, and I'm trying to remember what the beach over there looks like. I don't remember if it's like super steep or not.
It's not. But it's just rocky as all hell.
Yeah, that doesn't matter though. I mean,
it's just a pain in the ass. It's not terrible. It's just a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
So but that's what I'm saying is like, they have that. You can do that. I mean, I've seen people go out there with John boats and fucking fill a John boat with a canvas tent and shit and basically have a fucking party out there. Like, but then again, I don't know how I feel about that too, because the park recently, because I get all the sportsman shit or the outdoorsman shit, because, you know, they subscribed me when I did my fishing license a couple years ago, and they're trying to fucking say that you basically can't vape, smoke, any of that shit in the outdoors anymore, because the whole meaning is like the Clean Air Act and like trying to give people like good situations that they could be in so that they're not around that. But it's like, you're out fucking side. Like, walk 2 feet that way and you'll be good. And it's like, it's not like, gonna
understandably, like, if it is that big of an issue where you're like, hey, you know, like, I got kids over here, and I'm like, oh yeah, yo, my bad. Like,
yeah, 9 times out of 10 I will be courteous to you. And if I'm not, I don't deserve to be there.
Exactly.
Like, that's a big thing, is they make these rules because of people who show up and they don't know the common courtesies of things. They don't know leave no trace and shit.
It's like, alright, so if 90% of the people that don't want people riding the train tracks in Hampton had interactions with people like me and my best friend, Chris, while we were out riding, the same thing that everyone else goes and rides, but have absolutely no what we call rider etiquette.
Yeah.
Where, okay, train tracks have now become person's driveway. Slow down.
Yeah.
Second gear, putt. Their front yard goes right down to the train tracks. We cruise by, ping, 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 and they're like, hey, smile and wave. You go flying by at fucking 80 miles an hour, screaming a two-stroke. Understand you're gonna piss them off.
Yeah.
What? Again, etiquette.
Yeah, you're doing mock Jesus in a way that you shouldn't.
It's like, it's the same thing as people on Harleys, like, riding first gear up Main Street in Hampton.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you're
full
just
fucking grip twist, yeah.
For no fucking, you're being the guy in the South Park episode.
Yeah.
You know? Like, no one thinks you're actually cool, bud. Stop.
Yeah.
Just stop. Get some help.
I get it, but I also think that that's always been a problem in that specific area.
Because, like, all right, so the one spot that we go to is like the backside of the Musconetcong Gorge, and there's like basically a billy goat trail that comes off of live train tracks that we go from the dead train tracks in Hampton and switch over to the live tracks and get to there. But they're hiking trails.
Yeah.
Like the one main trail that we're on for like, all right, maybe 500 yards. We're on the main hiking trail, right?
Yeah.
When we're first gear putting. Everything else is the same exact thing. So like we get off of that trail and we snake down to the river. We ran into like probably 15, 20 people. Out of that 15, 20 people, one Karen gave a shit.
Yeah. Always.
Until she realized that we had like a 10-year-old kid with us and that all of her profanity was the thing that was inappropriate of the situation and not anything else that was going on.
Tell me I
Like
just
she's screaming
DC'd.
and cussing at us, thinking that, she's not doing anything to harm anyone else, but there's a little kid with us.
Yeah.
He's not real little. He's heard all the things you've just said.
But still.
Yeah. Not your kid, not your place. Probably shut up. And again, first gear putting, the lady didn't hear us pull up behind her. Now, mind you, when I say us, I'm talking me, my best friend, and 3 other people that we met up with. And this lady's like, you know, the noise of you coming in here, and we were like, wait, you just said that you just like asked us why we're dressed the way that we're dressed, because me and Chris always ride in full moto gear. Like a couple of the
Smart.
other kids that we were riding with had the boots and the pants. Probably not a jersey, a little bit more of a sweatshirt, but like I always do thermal layers underneath my jersey, just because my jersey is made to get beat up
Yeah.
by falling in the dirt. You know what I mean? I don't want to ruin a good sweatshirt or a good thermal layer. I'd rather have something on the outside take at least a little bit of it off before, you know.
Yeah.
But this lady's like, you guys are dressed like really weird. So like, she had no idea like what we were doing, and then all of a sudden, it's, oh well, the noise of you coming in here scared me half to death, and we're like, what scared you was we came walking up behind you, and you saw a group of like dudes walking towards you. We were just coming down here to like ask you if you like minded if like the 4 of us stepped away from the one person who has their child with them so we can smoke some pot by the river. If you're not cool with that's fine. We'll go someplace else because there's plenty of space for everybody to coexist right here, and you're now starting a problem. Like, nah, we can't coexist because I don't like motorsports.
You guys
Is
are.
basically your fucking reason. Like, you guys are enjoying yourself, and I don't like the thing that you're doing that you find yourself enjoying. Like,
He's bad. Y'all, you
like,
guys are bad.
Again, we're
bad boys.
We're not doing anything to hurt anybody. We're not destroying wildlife. We're not deforesting anything. We're not doing fucking anything, dude. Like, at all.
Being bad boys. You riding your motorcycles, go vroom vroom.
That's like
It's stupid. It's fucking dumb. It's meant to be
at
dumb.
the speed and manner of travel of which we're moving, it'd be no different than somebody coming down the trail on a bicycle. And by the way, these are not trails that you're walking on. The nice groomed trail is elsewhere.
Of course. They
We're
always
taking
have
a
to bitch
trail
about the side
that
trail.
goes from the top of that trail to the bottom of that trail without touching any of the trail. You see what I'm saying?
We ain't touching shit.
Like, yeah, we're not interacting with you other than you going out of your way to now say something to us.
I mean, what else is there? Somebody's always got to say something, bro. That's what I've... Like... Somebody always has some bullshit to spew out their
So
mouth.
absurd, the things that people have to complain about. It's like, here's this really terrible thing that people are doing in my town that I really don't like. I'm gonna write somebody a letter, but you know what I'm gonna do about this thing where, like, I just found out that it slightly agitates me? I'm gonna go all in. I'm gonna go all in. I'm gonna double down, the triple down.
I'm dumping
And I'm
every
gonna
chip I have
I'm gonna
on
fuck
this
a bunch of
specific
people
moment.
that honestly don't deserve it because I feel served.
Silly.
Like,
I can't believe I have to fucking... Oh, there's a man behind me. I'm in free play, and I just want to go back to my apartment, and he's acting sus. Oh, okay, he was friendly. He passed
help,
me and he moved on.
help.
Yeah. Bro, it gets sketchy in these servers. Sometimes it's cool because you remember how Midnight Club kind of put it in your mind that, like, there was gonna be a time where you could roll up on your friends in a racing game and, like, do the whole thing where, like, you cinematically sync up and shit. Like, there's definitely moments like that in GTA, but there's also a lot of moments of people just telling you you're trash by their actions and telling you that they are trash by their actions, and it's sad.
We are trash people.
Yeah, we're fucking goblin garbage. I just slammed into 2 fucking cops because this asshole decided to piss off the entirety of fucking Los Santos PD. I'm now about to get found out because I'm coming down the hill. God damn it, I just wanted to go to my fucking apartment so I could piss.
Okay. As I'm like getting
Fucking
back
real.
into my kingdom, I'm like, fucking, come on, buddy, don't run out of steam. Just get us there. I gotta pee so bad.
Motherfucker. I'm driving a fucking 68 Corvette, screaming at the top of my lungs. There's an airplane on the ground. Move, asshole.
Holy shit!
Fucking okay, just transfer my shit. Oh, it's like that. Fucking muscle car can go. Oh my god, I forgot I had a purple Corvette. I forgot about that. That's sick. All right. I'm gonna go pee before my bladder explodes.
I'm gonna do the same thing in 3,
Explodes.
2. There we are. All right, I'm
Alright.
gonna do the same thing. Right back.
All right, be over. I love how I come back and there's things exploding in the distance. Oh boy. Doo-ba-doo-boo. Go ahead and check. Oh shit, I have money. $69,000. Nice. Fucking nice. Custom garage. 2 million? Oh my god. This is just a garage. I'm not impressed. What are they even like? Why? Damn, these are nice though. Oh no. It's not custom at all. See, what's the major differences now? Is there any? I think it's like the view. But that's silly. There is shit blowing up left and motherfucking right. See, this is what I'm working for, I think. I don't remember what I was doing in the first place. Which sucks, but... Hmm. Oh yeah, I forgot I got the cool nightclub in this one that's a little bit closer. That's sick, I completely forgot about that. Good God, sir.
Yingling.
I guess so.
I don't understand. You just become a different person.
Ain't we all?
Well, I didn't put me in the doghouse.
Oh my
I
God.
didn't walk in here on my own.
Oh shit.
Oh, I'm sorry you thought otherwise.
Oh, I'm sorry. You thought. You fucking thought.
Oh, I just can't explain it. He just walked his own ass right on over to the doghouse. Laid down. can't,
Fucking
can't,
walked right in and just
can't,
didn't.
can't for the life of me understand it. Just, you know.
Alright, I guess we go back to races. There's shit blowing up all around me in this game, and it's scary as fuck, my guy. These guys are
It's
just
funny when
mad.
GTA is like scarier than Battlefield.
Yeah.
You're like, damn, man.
Well, that and also, like... GTA, I feel like it's a bigger pain in the ass when you die. Oh my god, there's no races in this lobby? Do I have to change lobbies? That's gonna suck. It's gonna suck a lot.
Oh, that was dumb of me. Shouldn't have done that. I think I done fucked myself, bud.
Yeah, I forgot I got this.
I think I've taken my wiener and directly shoved it directly into my own ass.
Combat roll.
Lightning bolt.
Firebolt, lightning bolt. Yeah. Let's try this race shit again. No active races found.
I hate that you do this to me, you dirty little cocksucker.
Exactly. Man.
Actually, you know what it does. Oh god,
What happened?
I am fucking everything up. Wasting billions of dollars.
I swear, half my life in track.
Alright, fucking, yeah, whatever. Here we go. We're gonna go back to the online. Oh, man.
Hey, where's the money man that's supposed to be depositing my money so that I don't have to sit here and have everybody in my village just continuously pick it up and throw it at me as I'm dropping it because I have too much of it?
Yes, sire, save us, sire. Take our money, sire. Please, sire, please.
It's the only thing I can complain about in this game is like you have to like if you're building excess coin and you're not spending it, it's smart to put it in the bank system. The bank system, you have to drop the fucking money on the goddamn ground. And the guy just has to pick it up. So anybody else walking by that also picks up money also picks up the money. And then because the way the game works is when you walk past somebody, they give you the money. So now these people are picking up what I'm throwing down and giving it back to me like, oh, here, you're dropping this $300,000 continuously in front of me. Allow me to pick it all up and put it back in your pocket for you.
Please, my lord.
Fucking twits.
Do be gentle on us, my lord. Ain't that about a bitch? Timed out. Sick. GTA porking me in the butt. Fucking. This doesn't work. I'm gonna have to Alt F4. Close the damn game. Wait another 30 years. Pain in my ass. Floating above the damn clouds. Damn. Oh. Oh. This is my nightclub. I am drunk as shit. Oh no, I'm not drunk as shit. Alright. I was like, it's so quiet. And then I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. I had to mute everything. Because that's the crazy thing. Like with the nightclub stuff, I've never heard of the DJs that they have, but they're really fucking good. And it sucks because I'd love to have that playing in the background, but
Yeah, it's a no-no.
yeah, it's a no-go.
No fun to be had here.
Yeah, well, I get it in a way. I truly understand, but all right, let's see if I can make this damn thing work. Online. Do the thing. Come on. No active. So it's all just random jobs. Tiny racers. Let's see what this is. Fuck it. Skibidi-bidi. Ouch. Dooby-dooby-doo. Dooby-dooby-doo. Dooby-doo-doo-doo-doo. 30 seconds. What are we doing? My guy. Sick. One v oneing someone completely unintentionally. This is about to be rad. About to get my ass handed to me. Oh, maybe not. Oh, totally. This is top down. I have no idea what I'm doing. Oh, Jesus. I scored a point. Sick. I don't know how I did anything. Sick. I dropped a bomb and I won. What up? That was sick. Oh man, this is silly. This guy is mad. This guy is so mad. Blew me up. So he was mad. I don't know where the bomb came from. That was sick. I win. Bro, don't let me get the rockets before you can get the rockets. Just don't do it. Sick. This is wild. Wow, I just got pushed off. Wow. This is... I'm getting slammed. Sick. I just drove away and won. $14,000 easy. Sick. Slap that with a fat like. Aw, they bounced. This is lame. Well, I guess we try one more time to get into a random race, and if we can't, gonna maybe have to consider other options. Can't believe nobody's playing races, though. Like, what the fuck? Deposit my blood money. Alright, try this one more fucking time. No active race found. Cool. Well, that sucks.
I should be doing period dramas, not this reality show shit.
Cretin.
Somebody called me a cretin. It's rude. Well, how is there no races? How is GTA fucking quiet? That's my question. What is this? Community series featured. Burr, burr, burr. Auto shop property. My game just crashed. Sick.
I'm glad to know that's not just an Xbox problem then.
Dope. All right. So, yeah. Um, GTA really out here disappointing the crowd. Sad. Sag. We don't have to smack your face off. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? Huh? What am I trying to do? Let's see what's popping right now. What is popping out in the live world? Okay. So we got whatever the fuck game that is.
Oh, fuck. I didn't know that was like that. Whoopsie daisies.
Whoopsies.
Hmm. Well, that complicates things now, don't it? Ooh, yeah, it does. Hmm. Hmm.
I kind of want to crank 90s. I'm not even joking. That's the sad part. Unless I risk a racial slur on CS:GO. Because that's CS:GO for you.
Uh-huh.
I like CS:GO too. It sucks how weird people are.
It's not weird, it's shitty.
Well, I mean, obviously. Shit. How big is this fucking game? Go to store page. Can I get... Can I get details? Of course not. Here we go.
What am I gonna have to do over on this side? Fortify. I think that's it there, but that's gonna butt plug me. Yeah, that's gonna plug the old bottom.
Why is this not... Alright, well, let's see what happens when I tell it to do the thing with this. Let's see what it does. Let's see how crazy life is for your boy right now. 41 gigs isn't bad. It's not great, but it's also not bad.
I'm gonna try something risky.
Man.
I don't think it's gonna pay off. Uh-oh, that didn't sound good.
It's all good. Just my controller taking a walk off a taking a long walk off a short pier. Where's my...
Will live? I don't know.
Gee.
Seen that? Ain't that seen that shit? Minute.
You fucking killing me, Smalls.
Play funny, not funny. That's racist. I need more content like that. Bring back Wonder Shows and.
How long is this fucking thing gonna take? And why are you not telling me?
Oh, these
Oh.
rusty old lungs.
What? Why do I feel like I had a whole list of games that... The thing. I was about to do something similar. I guess.
Oh, you mean the ting?
Oh, the ting. Big ting.
Grab that ting over there about how do you call it?
Yeah.
I've been working with this dude who's, he was 4 when he came here from Italy in, like, I want to say, like, the late 50s. And somehow, spending his entire life in New Jersey, he's never picked up English fully. It's the most frustratingly funny, cute old man thing that you could ever be like, I want to slap the hell out of you because the ting next to the how do you call it in basically a condensed scrapyard into your 1 acre lot. You got a lot of things next to the how do you call it? Oh, you were talking about the wrench next to the toolbox? Oh, I'm sorry. You were talking about the lawnmower next to the tractor. Okay. Oh no, you were talking about the Mustang next to the Chevy pickup truck. Oh no, you were talking about the motorcycle in the shipping container. No? What are you talking about? Like, can you be more specific about what the thing even looks like? What does this thing do?
Let me just simply point in some direction that makes sense.
I mean, like, again, where like you got a pile of log splitters, chainsaws, and weed whackers over there, and you're pointing in a general direction, telling me the thing next to the what do you call it? I I need a little bit more specifics. What the fuck you're talking about? That or he'll be like he'll be talking about something like, oh, like back in the like the early '70s, they had those fucking things. Everybody had them, those fucking things. I'm like, Pop, I was born in 1991. I don't know what you're talking about. Those things that everybody had.
It's crazy because they all talk like that.
Yeah.
Um,
Like they had there was that girl and like that thing happened with that guy that she was dating. They were famous. Okay, they were famous in what era? They were in like why were they famous? Were they like an actor? Can you give me some like it's like a game of 20 questions to get through a conversation with the guy, and I love it. But at the same time, I'm like, man, you were talking about Jim Carrey in The Mask. This entire fucking 2 hours, I've been sitting here trying to figure that shit the fuck out. That's frustrating.
of course my notes are trash. I was looking for a thing and I don't have the thing, and that's upsetting. Uh, I gotta change the damn designation too. I don't know.
Reload the Matrix. Play Minecraft with my friend.
Fucking. Why is that so accurate?
His life is ass.
It's all just garbage.
Garbage day. What? No. I just think it's so funny that that shit like blew up on Instagram now, but that's like something that's been in like my YouTube search history for like 15 years. And like every year it becomes like cuz every time I see it like in my YouTube, I'll take like a Snapchat of just that, just it's just that scene, and I'll send it to Guy because it's like you ruined my brain. Every day it's garbage day. This is what goes through my head, and then not only that, but like I sign into YouTube and it's like, hey, remember when you watched this? And I'm like, yes, I remember watching just a clip of that movie that sucked ass. Garbage day.
Is this a thing? Oh, of course you're
Money
gonna get
man,
weird.
why'd you run away?
Fucking butt.
Butts.
Graphics. Yeah, butts. Was that NVIDIA? Being weirdo? Come on.
Oh, you fucking lame ass fucking horse. I hate you. You just fucked up everything I'm doing. Dirty cunt. Now I gotta stop completely because if I move forward, I'm gonna fuck everything else up. I literally have the horse from fucking Family Guy.
Little Peter the horse is back.
Yeah. It's just staring.
Oh, tell me why.
Everybody else pee. I don't want it to feel uncomfortable.
Oh, well, now I gotta do the B-rate. Fucking. Alright, well.
Well, I hope this works this time. And if it doesn't, it's gonna piss me off that it didn't work. Because it costs a lot of money to do this. Hello, Dad. Can you hear me?
There we are.
There you are.
Let's make sure all this is in check. Why is my thing not on? That should at least be on. That's on. I don't know why. That's such a weird thing to not come up. What didn't open? All right. That was interesting. Doesn't even matter what I title the stream. Nothing matters. Why is it? We're going into unbridled territory right now.
Uh-oh.
We have just entered the just chatting subcategory.
Oh boy.
Ooh-wee. If I wasn't so not into it right this second, I would totally do a funny sexual move. I just don't feel like it. Oh man. $10 on that. That's done. See, I really wish this shit would take less time. I don't know why I have an urge to play Fortnite of all things.
I've never played it.
I know I'm not good at it. So I'm not down with mouse and keyboard that hard yet. And there's little Timmy's cranking 90s on everybody, so I'm 12 years old and I have an iPad. I'm gonna fuck your day up. Sick. Just what I wanted.
How much was your PC? I'm gonna poop on you with an iPad.
Legit. Seen it happen.
Nerd.
Fucking like, why? Y'all are a bunch of bitches. Just try to enjoy myself, but no.
No.
No, you're not allowed.
You can say the magic word.
You have to say please. Fine. Sure, why not?
Throw the little tiny cigarette butt in my mouth to deliver it properly. Please.
That would be hilarious. Weird. This is let's see what's going on in the world of this weird place. Bunch of... What is in the just chatting category other than my weird ass? I'm just chilling here. I doubt there's anybody hanging unless you're hanging on Twitch, because I'm in the Twitch thing.
No, actually I'm not, because I don't think my tab was turned on right now.
All good.
I'll have to...
I have no idea what's going on. I haven't been paying attention. Terra, yeah, A1 streamer prospect. What up? I have orgs looking out for me. Silly. See, I feel like you have to be established if you want to do just chatting, because, like, what are you gonna do? You're just gonna sit there and talk to nobody and make up some shit?
Well, I mean, like, if somebody just happens to stumble in on our conversation and they hop in the chat and you're paying attention to the chat, you know what I mean? That's kind of how...
True. I mean, I'm not
You know.
disagreeing at all. I feel like when you're just...
How people stumble in on things like that, that's I don't know.
I'm just
I've
a
done it a
lowly
couple times
boy.
where it's just like, oops, accidentally hit A on that, but I don't know. See what this dude's talking about. He's talking about some shit I don't want to hear about.
Later.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. I get curious about stupid things. I just, like... I feel like with Twitch specifically, and what up, Twitch? If you're watching and you're seeing what's good, what's up, Twitch? But with Twitch, I feel like there's more opening for niche. So, like, if you're a League of Legends streamer, like it makes sense to kind of fall into certain things. Dude, Battlefield 2042 has a total of 608 viewers right now. Bro, what the fuck? I remember at
The
one
world we
time.
live in, buddy.
Yeah, I remember at one time the idea of, like, Battlefield being on a streaming thing, and, like, God, people wouldn't have fucking, like, it. It's things. Life is disappointing sometimes. It's sad. Then of course you have the typical streamers. Well, whatever. It is what it is. I'm just kind of doing my thing, and I don't care. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care. I don't give a shit. Trying to have fun. It sucks. Like, why?
Why is it so difficult to have fun?
No. Oh man.
You're not gonna like my answer, bud.
No.
It's because the deck is stacked against us. Everything you once loved has been defiled. With only pain and sorrow.
I feel it. Very much so, I feel it. It's sad because, like
Quoting Chelsea Grin and being like, yeah.
I really feel a draw to a lot of this stuff, especially since I've been on computer for a while, but it's like I'm drawn to going back to like World of Warcraft, and World of Warcraft Classic has Wrath of the Lich King, which is when I started playing World of Warcraft, and like I'm drawn to some of this stuff, and at the same time I know it's like it's like jumping off a speeding train. If you jump off at the wrong time, like there's no chance you're getting back on. And I think I could get back on, but at the same time it wouldn't be the same. It'd be kind of
Now,
blah.
see, that's how I feel. So, like, if I had, like, let's say, like, a $500 come up,
Yeah.
and I could spend 100 of that on myself,
Yeah.
I would buy Destiny 2, and I'd be like, nah, play Destiny 2 with me. We'll find a group. There's got to be a group of people that are like, hey, we're looking for 2 people to, like, constantly do this with. Like, it's got to exist.
The crazy part is that's like that's one of the rare games where we can talk about it and actually be able to do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, that's the thing is I just don't have the money for the expansions. I have Destiny 2. I
No,
just don't
yeah.
have the expansions. And I have the capability of cross-play with you, I believe.
That's what I mean. That adds to the bullshit of it, in my opinion, is like, damn. Like, damn. That
Why we gotta try
sucks.
so hard to have fun?
Yeah. Jump through too many damn hoops for no reason.
Why is the puppy in the microwave?
Take that damn puppy out of the microwave. What the fuck's the matter with you? Did you ever play Overwatch? Because I know you've
No.
seen Overwatch, and I know
Yeah.
you've watched people who enjoy Overwatch. I kind of want to get Overwatch. I know it's probably going to take forever and a day to install too, which sucks. You know what? Let's do it. I'm just going to say fuck it. I got to change my yeah, calculate the size. I don't know how much more room I have on this fucking thing. Actually, you know
Big
what?
enough, don't worry about it.
Pause this. This is 32. You know what? I'm going to cancel Fortnite. I'm going to do this. Because honestly, I feel like this will be more fun than Fortnite. Of course, I got to restart and update as I'm trying to download the game.
Yay. Strange.
Here's the storm. Well, We'll see how long this fucking takes. I have a feeling this is gonna take for fucking ever. Just knowing how Blizzard works with things like this. It sucks too, because I don't even know how.
Ugh. Burger King.
I don't even know how Hearthstone has been as of late, because I used to play that all the time. And now I have no idea how to do.
I don't think I've ever seen that game.
It's a card game. It's like Magic the Gathering, but not Magic the Gathering. It's silly. Very silly. I will be right back.
Okay.
Bring us back to the live shit. Let's see how this looks. It's not what I want it to be. I don't, do I have anything?
Hmm.
Where the fuck is the screensaver nowadays? Theme. Yeah, cute theme. Lock screen. It's not it. Okay. Let's see. What can I run in the background? It's just an image for a moment. I mean, oh hey, I have a screenshot of a trophy bowfin. You know what? Let's open this bad boy up. Just leaving it on a hot pic of a trophy bowfin I caught for a moment while I live life a little.
Just a smidge.
Yeah, not a whole lot. I hate that like last day of a stash.
Mm-hmm. I got like maybe a gram and a half. And I'm like,
Yeah,
I'm unemployed.
I'm in a similar.
Like it's a struggle to get myself a goddamn pack of cigarettes.
It's all a damn struggle anymore. It all lost its fun. It used to be fun to go on adventures and get what you need and carry on. Now it's just depressing. I was even thinking that. I was like looking for cheap shoes for the rain. Because, like, I have regular shoes to wear in warm weather, but they're made out of mesh. So it's like in the rain, they're basically useless. So I was like looking for something else, and I was going to go to the Vans store just to see what the Vans store had. But I've been pushing that off for so fucking long because I just don't want to deal with going to the mall.
Yeah.
Like, ugh. people and
That's just like,
places.
there's one place I can guarantee that they will have the size jewelry that I want and need for my face.
Yeah.
But I refuse to go to the Bridgewater Mall to go there. I yeah, I just don't. Not gonna happen.
It's lost its luster in the worst way, which sucks. So much of that stuff that was fun is just kind of blah. Wow, 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 yippee yo, yippee yay. See, we have annoying ass motion lights too, but they always kind of wig me out. Even though it's usually just a critter of some kind.
Yeah, the wind's just shit whipping up here tonight, I guess, because all my motion lights have gone off like every 5 minutes. I got up to go take a piss before I went outside to take a piss. The wind just like, it's completely calm, then all of a sudden there's just like a 10-mile-an-hour gust. Weird, strange weather. And
Swooshing. See, if it was weather over here, I would hear it because of the wind chimes, but damn. Whole ass time. That sucks. This is taking a little bit longer than I thought it was gonna. That's a bummer. What did I just do? Oh, I can't change my battle tag unless I paid. You for fucking real? Holy shit, $10. Wow. Wow. That's ridiculous. The audacity. Well, this is probably going to take a little bit longer than I thought it was going to. So,
Mm-hmm.
what do you got going on tomorrow? Anything?
What is tomorrow?
Is technically
Fucking
Tuesday.
Tuesday? Today's Tuesday? I don't think I have anything going on other than searching for a job.
Word.
I have fuck all going on, I think.
I'm considering calling it and just getting up tomorrow, letting this shit download overnight.
There you go. Yeah, if you want to jam on something, let me know.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Is maybe I'll daytime Overwatch for a little bit. If you know whether you're on or not, I'll get on, do a little bit of Overwatch, and then we can potentially jam on something. You know, I don't know. I'm trying to decide when I'm
Yeah,
gonna.
I'm not trying to stay up too much longer here.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have a little snack, throw a little wood in the. Oh well, yeah, it's 4 o'clock in the fucking morning. I didn't even notice
yeah,
that. I ain't looked at the clock in like fucking probably 4 hours, 4 or 5 hours, cause it was like 11 last time I saw the clock. So
yeah.
yeah, time to
Time
go to
is
bed.
flying. Yeah.
Seeing as how I got up at 6 o'clock this morning, yeah, I should probably fucking go to bed. My body should probably feel tired as well, but it doesn't,
Uh,
because that makes way more fucking sense.
and it's
In fact,
Monday.
you've been up for like 6 days straight, and you're constantly like in and out of panic attacks. Don't go to sleep. No, 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 no. Do not rest and recover. Like, all
Yeah,
right, thanks, asshole.
probably should do that. That would probably be smart.
Oh, I would love to. Like,
Hmm.
I would pay to do it. I would pay to have my body let me do it.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm doing exactly that. I'm paying a therapist to help me fucking get to sleep, and it ain't working.
Yeah, well,
When the advice is basically, oh, you gotta just tune those things out and realize that tomorrow's gonna be the exact same, regardless whether it's positive or negative. And I'm like, all right, yeah, yeah,
terrible
that
war.
makes it so easy. It's so easy to just like kind of put that stuff out of your mind for even a minute, you know? Because it doesn't come crashing back in,
What a
never.
choice way to say that, too. Like,
Yeah,
Jesus.
that's why I was like, all right. That's you see ads for like that. I don't really want to like talk shit on your stream or anything, but like that BetterHelp that's advertised like and shit like that, like all over the internet. Yeah, it ain't really BetterHelp. It's nonsense. It's cheap therapy, but not worth it therapy.
Well, I mean, you should too, like, fuck what
I
you
see.
heard, but, like, can you, like, change people quickly or not?
Y- yeah, I've
So,
done that twice with them, and the first guy that I had was like old prick, didn't
yeah,
understand a damn thing I was talking about.
of course.
Like, oh, what do you mean? You want to you're treating your woman with respect. Like, okay, dude. You just said like all the wrong things. Like, all right,
Yeah.
I'm asking you how to like stop my shit from failing, and you're like, oh, you're treating a woman with respect. That's how you're failing. Like, oh, okay, doggy.
Just like, bro, we're not here for that.
Again, we're like, it's all fun and games to chuckle, ha about how things were in 1950,
Mm.
but realistically, let's drop it. Just drop it, drop it, drop it, drop it. That fucking meme. Get off it. Get off it. Get off it.
Here,
Get off. Get off. Get off. Get off. Get off. Get off. You're still on it. Get off it.
shit. Hold that thought. Let me close up stream and I'll hop in here for one more minute before I like get all the way out of here. So give me one moment if you would, for favor.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'm gonna be on tomorrow, and I'm gonna try Overwatch because I've never tried Overwatch. So, fucking doing 7 things at once. Do. But yeah, I'll be on tomorrow. I'll play Overwatch. I'm out. Deuces.
Hey!